Today I wanted to share a hairstyle with you that I've really been enjoying. It's something that is quick and easy. It takes maybe 10 minutes, maybe not quite that long. You just need a few products and it's kind of foolproof. So this is something I have been really enjoying, and it has taken me a really long time to enjoy my hair because I'm not the type of person to do my hair every day. I just don't want to bother with it. I'd rather put it up in a ponytail, obviously. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so before we start, a few products you will probably want to use. Have some hairspray handy. This one is Herbal Essence. This is a max 4-hold. Second item is what is this? A dry shampoo. So that's gonna give you a little bit of lift up at the top. And then I kind of spray it throughout before the hairspray just to kind of give it a little more messy, tousled look. It's an all-in-one spray that helps with detangling, and it's also good for heat protectant. So I would do this first before you even put any heat on your hair. A nice mirror so you can see the back of your hair, and then just a regular clipping to hold up the top half. Okay, so I'm gonna spray in a little bit of our heat protectant spray. And I'm taking extra care to get it in the bottom of my hair because I do have bleached hair and I want it to stay healthy and strong for a long time. The curling wand I'm using today is the Revlon. That's all it's called, is Revlon. I think this is maybe a 1.5 inch barrel. The heat up to 25, which is almost the highest that it goes. I don't keep it on my hair very long. We're gonna be working on the bottom half first. All right, so we're ready. So my hair is average to thin. So I'll probably get maybe like 3 per side. So that will of course change depending on the thickness of your hair. So I'm gonna take the barrel and clamp it upside down like that. I'll wrap the hair around like this, tap it just a little bit, hold it for a few seconds, and then you should be good. So the sections I'm taking are maybe this big. All right, so the key is I don't want to wrap it all the way to the top because I don't want like the ringlet big curls. What I'm looking for is a more tousled look. So I'm only gonna do it like twice around, and pay close attention to the end of the hair because that's the part that you want facing outwards. But I'm gonna warm it up just a little bit up at the top just to give it a little more straight look. So I'm wrapping it around twice, and that is it. So I'm leaving the outside of the hair kind of out like this because I don't really want it curled. I want it more straight like that. So that is pretty much it, and I'm gonna do that probably 2 more times. So just up at the top here, I'm gonna run it through just to get rid of those crazy waves that I have naturally. And then here at the bottom half, I'm wrapping it around twice, leaving the outside straight just like that. All right, so one side is done, and you can tell it makes just a little bit of a difference, a little smoother look compared to my natural hair. So yeah, and I'm holding each one maybe 5 seconds, maybe longer. It just depends on how thick of a chunk you have. So let's go into the other side. So this is what keeps it looking even on both sides, paying attention to the bottom of the hair. So I'm not wrapping the bottom all the way around the barrel. I'm leaving it out just a tiny bit. So the bottom is done, and I'm not going to comb it out quite yet. I want them to hold a little bit longer just so the curls will stay in place longer, hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, so we are going to work on the top. So go ahead and part your hair wherever you normally part it. I have been growing my bangs out. I have this habit of getting tired of long bangs, and then I cut them short, like short, and I love them for about a month, and then I'm like, why did I do this? And then I grow them out. And it's just this like vicious cycle that has been happening for like 2 or 3 years straight. But anyways, okay, so this is where I have my hair parted a little bit over my right eye. So, what I'm gonna do is, since my bangs are a little crazy, lots of weird layers going on, I'm going to work on those first. I'm gonna pin that back. So I'm just separating my bangs. I'm gonna work in sections just to straighten it out a little bit, and then I'm just going to focus on the ends here. So I'm just gonna work on like the top. Okay. And yeah, you could definitely do this with a straightener. That would probably be a lot easier, but we are minimalists here, and we're working with the tools we have at hand. So I'm going to take it like halfway around, and I'm not even clamping the whole thing. I'm just letting it rest on the barrel, and that's gonna give it that little bend. Because I want the illusion of 2 long pieces of bangs on each side. Okay, so now that that has kind of cooled, awesome, this is what it looks like before we mess with it even more. Okay, it's getting really hot. Now that we've done that, next step is going to be the dry shampoo. I'm going to lift my roots just a little bit and spray it throughout my hair to give it a little more tousled look. This is before we have combed through it. So I'm just going to lift, spray a little bit. All right, we're going to sit here for a few minutes looking absolutely crazy and let that dry. And then we're gonna do a couple more sprays, holding the hair up and spraying kind of upwards to give it some lift and a little more body to it. And then I'm going to massage my roots so that the dry shampoo kind of gets all in there. And then this is a good time to go through with your fingers and just comb through. So yeah, my hair does not look curly, it looks done. There's a difference there. This is not a fancy hairstyle, it's just an everyday hairstyle, something to kind of put you together a little bit more, but nothing like crazy fancy. Awesome, all right. So then I'm gonna take my hairspray and I'm gonna hold the roots up just a little bit like this because I want it to stay pretty close to that. So I'm gonna spray up at the top a little bit, give it some hold. And then I'm gonna do that the front as well. And for me personally, I like these front pieces to be separate from the rest of the hair, meaning I don't want them to go back and blend into my hairstyle. I like them out front. So I'm just going to twist them to keep them kind of separate. All right, that is it. Super quick and simple, and it looks great. Took me maybe 20 minutes total. Awesome, I'll give you a preview. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and that you can try this hairstyle and that it will be successful for you. If you do try, tag me on Instagram at noelldawn, and I would love to see your hairstyles and your variations of this one. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.